everybody! Welcome to a brand new episode of Caffeinated Critics. I'm David, and I'll be your host this week. This week, we'll be seeing movie reviews from all of our awesome critics. Up first is Nick with his review of Monsters vs. Aliens.
Hi, I'm Nick, and today I'm reviewing a DreamWorks film released on March 27, 2009, and that is Monsters vs. Aliens. The plot of this film involves a group of misfit monsters hired by the United States Armed Forces to stop the invasion of an extraterrestrial villain and save the world in exchange for freedom. The cast of this movie includes people such as Reese Witherspoon as Ginormica, Seth Rogen as Bob, Hugh Laurie as Dr. Cockroach, and Will Arnett as the Missing Link. I thought that this was a really cool DreamWorks film that ended the 2000 era of DreamWorks. My favorite character in the film was Bob because he was very hilarious and silly. My favorite part was when the general was talking about the monsters and this random lady kept on screaming in the background. It was too funny. I also thought it was cool when the president started playing Axel F on the keyboard. It had such great humor as well as cool animation. I give this movie 5 out of 5 monsters because they beat the aliens.
Wow, Nick, that was a very nice review. Good job. I love that DreamWorks movie.
Thank you, David. Who's up next?
Up next is Jason with his review of Lara Croft.
Jason here, and I'll be reviewing Lara Croft Tomb Raider. This movie was released in the US on Friday, June 15, 2001. The people who star in this movie are Angelina Jolie, Jon Voight, Ian Glenn, Noah Taylor, and Daniel Craig. This movie is about Lara Croft, an adventurer who discovers and solves ancient puzzles in Cambodia and all over the country of Egypt, and also fights evil. She also equips herself with all kinds of ammo and other equipment to help her save the day. I like this movie because I could just imagine what it's like to be Lara Croft. I also believe that Daniel Craig was also in this movie. He also voiced James Bond. I like this movie so much that I give it 2 big thumbs up and also 10 gold Lara Croft Tomb Raider stars. This is Jason from the Caffeinated Critics signing off.
Wow, Jason, I think that is your best review.
Thank you. Who's up next?
Up next is Ryan with his review of The Batman.
Ryan Heslin here, and I'm here to review one of my favorite films, Batman: Mask of the Phantasm. The movie's about Batman being framed for several murders by this new guy called the Phantasm, which can puff out in a puff of smoke. And now it's up to Batman to clear his name and investigate while being chased by the police and the Joker. What I love about this movie is that the Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill are like the perfect glue as the Batman and the Joker. And also, he tells the story about the love between Andrea Beaumont and Bruce Wayne before becoming Batman. And there's mysteries and the killings, and it's got this rated PG-13 rating instead of rated R or rated G or something like that. I've been watching this movie as long as I can remember. I mean, it's got awesome animation, great writing, good storytelling. It's unbelievable. Anyway, it's on HBO Max, and I hope you enjoyed this one. I give this movie 5 bats. This is Ryan for the Caffeinated Critics, signing off.
Wow, Ryan, that was an amazing review on the Batman movie.
Thanks. I always came up with that myself, so I take it you're next, right?
You got that right. Up next is yours truly on his review of the 2022 Batman movie. Hi, my name is David, and today I will be reviewing The Batman, released on March 4th, 2022. About the movie, Batman ventures into Gotham City's underworld when a sadistic killer leaves behind a trail of cryptic clues. Who's in the movie? Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz, Paul Dano, Jeffrey Wright, Andy Serkis, and Colin Farrell. My thoughts on the movie: I loved it. Was an amazing movie. It was awesome. Robert Pattinson does a great job playing Batman. And yes, I loved it. Amazing DC film. My favorite scene in the movie is when Batman finds a thumb drive. That is my favorite scene in the movie, and yes, I am not giving any spoilers, but this movie was action-packed. I loved Zoe Kravitz in this movie, and she did an amazing job in this movie playing Selina Kyle Catwoman. She was so amazing compared to all the Batman movies. This movie was amazing. The only thing I thought was not so great was the length of the film. It was a bit too long, in my opinion. I think they should have made it a bit shorter. If you're a big fan of the Batman, I highly recommend this movie to watch. The Batman is now streaming on Max. I give this movie 2 thumbs up and 10 gold stars. This is David from the Caffeinated Critic signing off. Up next is our Did You Know segment where we give you fun facts about movies. Did you know that Colin Farrell tested out his penguin makeup at a coffee shop and no one recognized him? That's crazy.
Did you know that the movies in Monsters vs. Aliens were references to the classic monster movies of the past? What?
Did you know that a big reason Angelina Jolie did the first Lara Croft movie was because of all the exotic locations she would be visiting?
Did you know that Tom, AJ, and Eddie all think 2022's The Batman is the best Batman movie ever made?
And now for our big question of the week, are movies still awesome?
Eddie, are movies still awesome?
So, I've been poring over the research. It's been weeks. Teams of people discussing for hours on end what the conclusion to this question could be, and we came to one definitive answer. Yes.
Wow, Declan, that was the best episode ever!
I agree.
Thank you for watching a brand new episode of Caffeinated Critics. We'll see you next week!